Okay, so Bones, if only there was a camera on me when I watched Bones, because that would have been quite entertaining. I didn't get to watch Bones until Sunday afternoon, because Thursday I was in New York City, and on Friday I was in the car all day, driving. Well, I was sitting in the car, I wasn't driving, but in the process of moving from New York to Ohio, and then I had to wait for my grandma to watch it, and she was in Pennsylvania until Sunday, so I didn't get to watch it until Sunday, and everyone was like, oh, Bones was so good, and I was just, patiently waiting, and then I watched it, and oh my god. Like, I literally fell off my couch, and I called everyone I knew who watched Bones, and I was screaming they didn't show their sex in my driveway. I was literally having a breakdown. It took me about 3 hours to recover from this, because I was freaking out! Okay? And I'm so mad because Hart Hanson is a douche. I can't believe, okay. And I can't be mad because the unplanned pregnancy and, child out of the woodwork is, my favorite storyline. So I can't be mad because I'm super pumped about it. But at the same time, and, and they're going to be together now, for real. They're actually, going to be together. And I'm super pumped. But seriously, I've waited 6 years for them to have sex. And I didn't get anything. We get no sex, no foreplay, no cuddling, no kissing, not even a handhold, not even an embrace, okay? We get a grin. A grin. After 6 years, all we get is a grin. A grin. Oh, that's great. We're going to have a baby together. Grin. Not even a hug. Really? We couldn't have even had a hug? I was so mad, okay? Okay, and here's the thing, too. We don't even know if the sex was a one-time thing. Have they been secretly dating this whole time? Okay, and here I'm assuming it's been at least a month since Vincent died because she knows she's pregnant. Okay, so in this month since they had sex, did they just have sex at one time? Are they continuously having sex? Are they secretly dating? We don't know. We don't know. We better find out. Okay. Also, I would like to know. I would like some flashbacks, which I know we're not going to get because she's actually pregnant, and we can't flashback to them having pre-pregnancy sex when she's actually pregnant. So I'm really, okay. And I really would like some time of them keeping this, the pregnancy, a secret between the two of them, rather, because I can just see them coming back and, she's, huge and everyone knows, and I just really wanted them to try to keep it a secret and, have Angela discover them or whatever, but I also really just want to see Sweets' face when they tell him, because he's going to be great because he's just been waiting for something like this to happen, and it finally did. And so I really want to see Sweets' face when he finds out. But I'm really glad that she's pregnant because there was no other real way at this point to get them together into a legit relationship that's going to last, because they've dragged it on for so long, and it's been oh, I love you, but I'm not ready. Oh, now I love you, but I'm not ready. And it was crazy. But so this is really, now they're going to be together, and I'm super pumped. But I was also kind of annoyed that she felt the need to tell Booth that he was the father, because obviously, I'm assuming this was for some people who aren't up on the game, somewhat people watching, they'd be oh, why is she telling him that? Okay, but really, if you didn't figure that out, then you don't deserve to know. You deserve to worry about it all summer, okay? So that was kind of annoying, but I'm super pumped, and after, it took me 3 days to recover, but after I finally recovered, then I was okay, great, okay, now I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really pumped. Okay, and Grey's Anatomy, it was very weird to me because it didn't feel like a finale. Nothing major happened except the two major couples are fighting. Last year, everyone and their mother got shot and died. So this, in comparison, was rather was really meek. It was kind of under the radar. But okay, and I get that Derek is mad about this because, yeah, he has every right to be mad. She ruined their study and, his reputation and all this. But at the same time, he definitely should have taken Meredith's calls, especially since she was it was an emergency or it was really important or whatever. And, don't be rude, be mad, but, don't be immature about it. Oh, silent treatment. That's really scary, Derek, okay? Okay, and with Christina. People are really, torn about this, and I'm really torn about it, okay? Because it is a rough situation. And Owen is completely right. She does not have the right to make that decision without him, okay? Obviously, okay, Christina's, so fertile because she's always getting knocked up, okay? And she obviously needs to invest in some better birth control. That's a note for Christina. Okay, but also Christina is right, too, because this is not a situation where you can, compromise. Oh, okay, we'll have the baby and we'll give it up in 2 years. It's not something you can compromise on. Or oh, let me just have the baby and then you can raise it and I'll just watch. that's not something you can compromise on. So, like, they need to, like, come to some sort of mutual resolution, but, like, oh, I'm gonna have an abortion, or, oh, I'm gonna, it doesn't work like that, okay? But, so that's a very dicey situation, but I really feel like they should have fleshed out that issue before they got married, but, that's just my opinion. Okay, and at this point, I seriously feel so bad for Meredith because two of her friends have had unplanned pregnancies in, like, the last year, and she can't get pregnant at all. But I feel like she kind of wins in this situation because her little African baby is so adorable, and so she might actually win. It's way cuter than Callie's baby. And yeah, I already said that. But yeah, not generally impressive finale-wise. It just kind of felt like a normal episode, or like a like a mid-season finale, or like a February sweep. It wasn't like crazy. Okay, and also, does anyone know if Teddy's husband, whose name I don't remember, is it Henry? Did I make that up? His name might be Henry. But did his pilot get picked up? Because I really enjoy him and he makes Teddy kind of bearable. So I really hope that he sticks around because I just really like him. And I'll be like really bummed if he like comes back. If like they start the season, he's like, oh, he's dead, because that would not be cool at all. Or like, oh, they moved to Germany. Okay, they could move to Germany together. I know he wasn't originally going to Germany, but if they all want to move to Germany, that would be totally fine by me. Okay. Oh my gosh, why do I keep talking? You guys are so loyal. Okay, Hawaii Five-0, that was crazy, right? Okay, so, like, I feel like the theme of finales was, like, good guys are actually bad guys, right? Okay, and I figured out the governor was bad right before McGarrett did, because when he was, like, talking to her, she was, like, oddly casual about, like, she was like, oh, there was a car bomb. Yeah, that's really strange. She was in on it? Oh. And it was very, like, it was oddly casual, and I was like, oh, she's bad. Okay. And I guess I was kind of expecting all of this to be resolved, but then it, like, wasn't, because two of them are, like, in jail, and, like, Chin, is that his name? Because I'm so bad. I, like, don't know anybody's names. I think I literally just learned that his name was Chin this episode, which is really bad. I just feel like they're always calling each other, like, cuz and, like, brah, and, like, I just, like, don't know their names, okay? But so Chin, I think is his name. Let's call him Guy from Lost. So Guy from Lost, like, just, like, joined the police department, and I feel like he just joined the police department to, like, keep an eye on the investigation. I don't think he, like, turned his back on them. I think he was just, like, working on the inside so he could, like, get the scoop on everything that's going down. Okay, and I don't really know how I feel about Alex Mack, because I think I like her, but, like, past the whole whoa fat issue, I'm not really sure how much help she's going to be. I mean, I guess she's cool or whatever, but okay. And here's the thing with Danny and his wife, which they're super cute together, and I'm super glad they got back together, but I'm not exactly sure why she decided that they need to move back to New Jersey, because there's several islands in Hawaii. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a geography expert, but I'm pretty sure there are several islands. They could just move to a different one. I don't feel like they need to, like, move states, like, cross the country and everything, because, I mean, I know they're from New Jersey, and the only reason they're there is because she got married and whatever, but I just feel like they don't have to move back, also because I really like Danny. He's, like, my favorite. And also, when did that happen? Because I just thought they generally kind of, like, when she got carjacked, they kind of said that, oh, we have feelings for each other, but then all of a sudden they were, like, together. And so I wasn't really sure when that happened, but I don't really care because I really like them together. But, yeah, so that should be really interesting when it gets back because, like, they're all in jail and, stuff's going down. Alright, so I guess, what time is it here? Oh, we're at 8 minutes. Alright, so give me a minute. I'll come back. Okay, you don't have to watch all these at one time. Feel free to spread them out over several days. Ignore some, Check out, I'll tell you what shows I'm talking about in each one, and then you can just move on. Okay? But, thanks for watching. You're the best.